Hello, wonderful people. My name is Elvis, as you all know. Thank you again for being around and sticking around and subscribing to this YouTube channel. Please continue to subscribe and support this YouTube channel. Please subscribe to this channel as we move forward. Thank you all for always doing that. All right. So today I have a very simple topic. It's not simple, but it's simple. Six things women do when she genuinely loves you. Six things women do when she genuinely loves genuinely loves you. All right. So the thing is, people also let's get into it. People often say you will just know when someone loves you. All right, but sometimes it isn't always true. It isn't always true. And for some men who always want to be 100% sure of a lady's feeling before taking the deep plunge, they need more signs. They need more signs. So as a man, I'm going to give you some sound advice which can actually, work for you or help you when you're looking for a woman to date or marry or become your wife. Okay. In relationships, one thing I would say in relationships that especially new ones, women are more skeptical about outrightly, confessing their love. But since actions speak, louder, you can always watch what she does instead of uh, waiting for a confession. Okay, so according to research, men have evolved to fall in love first and show commitment in a romantic relationships. Okay, even in a long-term relationships, a woman can withdraw her love confessions if she feels like man is no longer committed to her. So that said, here today we are going to talk about six most important things women do when they genuinely love you. So as a man, you have to take note of these things. You don't always have to look the other way. You have to look this way. So you need to know the signs. So number one point that I'm going to be talking to you about is she is generously caring to you. She is generously caring to you. Okay. So women are natural givers and caretakers, and we all know that. Our parents do. We can testify that from our parents. So according to studies, women find it very rewarding to give and share resources because a part of their brain called the striatum is activated when they share. That is science. And this reward is even higher when someone they love is involved. I hope you're putting these pieces together. All right. So a woman's biological inclination is to be a natural. So if you are not getting that vibe from her, it means she doesn't have feelings for you. Some ways a woman can be generous are taking you out to eat, noting the home essentials you're missing, and then buying them for you, organizing your house, cooking for you, cleaning the house. Some women will be like, why clean the man you don't, I mean, who hasn't married you yet, house or place? Why put things together? But these things are some of the things that these are some of the things that men look out, when they are looking for a woman. You know what I mean? So just bear in mind that all these are some of the things people get confused about whether this woman is she really genuine or she's not. Because if a woman is not really doing all these things or trying to take you out to eat, trying to clean your house, trying to um, care for you, it might make the man wonder, does she really want this? Does she really want to be with me? Does she really want us to go this tangent, this path? So let's just take that. Just take note of that. So number two thing that I'm going to be sharing to you about is if you want to know whether the woman you are attracted to genuinely loves you, is she cares about your loved ones. Okay, she cares about your loved ones. Your family is important to you, and someone who loves you will also make them important. She will treat your family with respect um, and love whenever she comes across them. Okay, that is what truly shows that a woman is really in love with you. Does she um, ask questions about them? That is one thing we should know. Because sometimes, if your family doesn't stay close to you, you might not get an opportunity to see how she acts around them. But there are other ways around it. And that's why I ask. Does she ask, questions about them? Is she interested in how your brother got his nickname or got his name, or how your sister is doing in college? If she shows, interest in their well-being, she cares about you. If she shows interest in your family, your siblings' well-being, that means she cares about you. All right. So sometimes we men, we always look out for these things. We look at these things because we want to make sure whom we are getting into, because we want to make sure that the woman that we are going to be with will also not be a hater of our family. And men really do love their family, and especially their mom and their sisters and, brothers. So just bear that in mind. So point number three is her eyes tells you. All right, it is very sweet. Her eyes tells you. All right. So let me take you back to science a little bit. So the hormones oxytocin and phenethylamine are love, drugs. Okay, and according to this research I'm talking to you about, this drug research I'm trying to share with you, they are released into the bloodstream during an eye contact with someone we love. So it also increases feelings of passion and intimacy. All right. So there are many ways to show you love someone, of which is eye contact. An ancient adage says that the eyes are the windows to the soul. Okay, and when we look into someone's eyes, it's easy to understand what it means. That's what I mean. Eye contact, body language, stuff like that. I mean, those things, kind of speaks. It's easy to understand what it means. If you don't like someone, you won't spare them more than a second's, glance. A woman will never spend, spend a second glance on you if she doesn't love you or something. She doesn't like you. She will never do that. And women over here can testify to that. It goes for both men and women. It goes, really, absolutely, it goes for both of us. Okay, so women are more conservative than men, and you won't catch them staring at you except if they are attracted to you. So, however, if the stare becomes more frequent and longer, it's because she's addicted to the release of love hormones she gets when she looks at you. So, if this doesn't spell love, I don't know what it does. What does? Because you should get that hint. You should know that she is truly attracted to you by seeing all these signs, because eye contact plays a major role in relationship. Men really, so sometimes men will be like, hey bro, this girl's looking at me, she's staring at me, I think she likes me. Men really uses eye contact for stuff like that. So point number four, she indulges you. So a woman who doesn't like you will not tolerate your misdemeanors, okay, or excuses. And this is because she doesn't see herself with you and will take the slightest opportunity to walk out the door and never come back, okay, and never come back, okay. So, however, a woman that genuinely loves you will do the opposite. She will do the opposite. So I'm not saying a woman in love will become a doormat. No, women shouldn't become doormat if they are truly in love with you. They wouldn't, because but before she eventually leaves, she will give you as many chances as humanly possible to change, and she will be patient with you. That is the true woman that loves you. Loves you. So any true woman that loves you will be very, very patient with you. She will never get out and walk out of the door and leave because you did something they didn't like. You irritated them. No. But some men make the mistake of taking this patience for granted. Okay, so don't ever take a woman's love for granted just because you know she might give you another chance. Like they always say, hell have no fury like a woman's scorn. Wow. Yep. So don't take them for granted. When a woman is in love with you, she truly is in love with you. And don't think she's a fool. Don't think she's just a doormat you can just walk on, as I said. Because they always indulges, in your affairs. They always want to be on. They always want to be there. Okay. So let's get to point number five. Point number five says she gets jealous. She gets jealous. All right. So when she starts acting up when you hang out with other females, when then you can tell she's absolutely in love with you and wants you all to herself. And sometimes I know women can go be extreme, about that when they see a guy hanging out with a fellow female, they get very jealous and doesn't want to see stuff like that going on. So according to this research article that was done by Dr. Kate Rains Goldie. She jealousy stems when someone feels threatened by the introduction of a rival in their relationship, especially in cases where commitment is expected. Okay, so when she isn't that serious about you, she wouldn't take the threat of a rival uh, a big deal or serious. Okay, any lady that loves you wouldn't take a threat of a rival or someone you are seeing behind her. I mean, or someone you are seeing besides serious, because she's not into you, she's not interested in you, so she doesn't care. All right. So if you are attracted to a lady and you want to know where she stands before taking the relationship further, then try hanging out with another woman and notice her mood. Okay, soon after. So jealousy is always a valid indicator. Okay, I'm not saying try hanging out with another lady doesn't mean you should hang out with the lady and go and smash. No, just hang out with the lady. Just see, just see how jealous she can become. Just see, because it's like testing the waters. You know what I mean? It will show that if she really wants you to herself. So now, point number six, which is the last point I'm gonna be sharing with you today. I had like about 10 great points that I wanted to share with you, but I will stick to 6 points when due to time. So point number six is she is interested in your growth. A woman that doesn't love you will not be interested in any activity you have going on in your life. So a woman that genuinely loves you, however, is the opposite. Serious. Yeah. So not only will she ask questions about what's going on with you, but she will also truly be interested in your answers. Okay. So the details are also important. Does she remember the things you told her about your work? Is she empathetic when you are down? Mm. If you tell her you are down, how quickly does she show up for you? So all these questions are a great way to figure out where you stand in a woman's life. Okay. So as uh, I said earlier, I mentioned earlier in one of my points that a woman is intolerant of a man she has no feelings for. Okay. She's very, really, really, really intolerant of a man she has feelings for. All right. So the moment you notice she pays attention to you and asks questions, then she truly loves you. She truly cares about you. All right. So in conclusion, I would say so nowadays anyone can say they love you, and we all know that. Especially men can tell women they love them. Women can tell men they love them, but they truly don't. Okay, even when they don't mean it, they will just say that. Okay, so however, these 6 points listed or given out or shared with you today will are things women or men do when they genuinely love you, and it go either ways. But I'll bring you 7 things men do when they truly love you. So just stay tuned to that, and that will go because I have to do it both ways for you guys. Okay, and only a woman that cares will be willing to put in the effort to do any of all of these things that we talked about today. So no matter how attracted you are to a woman, the feeling should be mutual before taking further steps. Don't be deceived by empty love confessions without actions to back them up. It will only lead to heartbreak. Okay, when you are certain she feels the same way, you can take the relationship forward and be happy with her. All right. So just bear in mind all these 6 points because they are very wonderful points that can help you in choosing the right person for you. Because there's a lot of gold diggers out there. There's a lot of women that are just marrying you because they see you got something, you got some wealth, you got some money, you got something to give. to offer. You can take care of her. But on the other side, she doesn't like you, but she loves another man. So this is one of some of the things that men should always take note of. And please, women, we men, some of us women 100% also want to see some of these things from you. Okay, so love is a beautiful thing, and we shouldn't take love for granted. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being around, and thank you for watching this wonderful content that we just shared. And I hope you add that to your life and start practicing these things, and it will help you. um, I'm not a relationship or a marriage counselor or anything, but I just want to tell you these are some of the things because I'm a married man and I've been there before, and I know what love is, and I'm still in the journey of love. So thank you for subscribing to this YouTube channel, and your comments and you subscribing is appreciated. God bless you. Peace.